You're watching AwJiz Boys Show.
Hey folks, need a quick home upgrade? Whether it's a full kitchen transformation or just tweaking a bit of cabinetry, we've got the perfect recommendation for y'all.
That's right, Dauood. If you're in the Bay Area, you have to check out Elite Cabinet Installations. They offer a range of services, including demolition and removal. Got old cabinets that need to go? Their expert team has got you covered.
And it doesn't stop there. Elite Cabinet Installations also excels in cabinet installation and modifications. If your new fridge doesn't fit your old setup, they can adjust that for you, ensuring everything looks seamless.
Plus, they'll throw in a sweet deal for our listeners. Listen, AwJiz Boys out there, you'll get an additional 10% off your next project, and all consultations are free.
So whether you're looking to completely overhaul your kitchen or just need some adjustments to your current cabinets, Elite Cabinet is the team to call.
Visit their website at elitecabinetinstall.com/AwJiz. AwJiz is AwJiz to check out their work and schedule your free consultation. And now, let's get back to our show. You know what I was thinking? All the Afghans that are doctors and lawyers, pharmacists, dentists, I'm talking about the Afghans that, not it's their passion, but they followed what their parents said.
Yeah.
I wonder how they feel when they reach that destination and they're not complete. Like they're doctors now.
Yeah, I think that's like any person who achieves what their goals were that weren't their own goals, right?
Weren't their own goals, but do you think it's usually an influence outside of their parents or specifically?
Honestly, what I think it is, most people don't think that much. I think most people
We're talking about doctors and lawyers. Let's think about that they're constantly.
I know some of the stupidest fucking people I know on this planet are doctors and lawyers.
Man, I do as well.
You know what I'm saying?
Man.
Not to say all doctors and lawyers are dumb. They are obviously smarter than I am. I'm a fucking comedian.
In certain ways, yes.
In certain ways. But like a lot of, I don't know, when it comes to like thinking about their, also I think when you're making that much money, you're not really worried about, oh man, I could have done more with my life. You know what I'm saying? Like,
But initially when you're a doctor or whatever,
yeah,
you are paying your debt back. Like you have like debt to society, the Sally Mae, and usually, but outside of that, I just feel like this actually happened. I talked to this one dude who was like, yo, I'm gonna be a pharmacist, and I was like, oh, this is sick, bro, congratulations, or something like that.
Or something like that. You know, say congratulations.
I said like the Farsi one, like he was an Afghan dude. I was like, I don't know what I said. No,
Yeah.
Congratulations in Farsi.
I don't know how to say that.
Fuck,
I've never heard that. No one's ever said that to me.
There's gotta be something.
Words in Farsi I don't know. I'm proud of you, son. Congratulations. Those words I've never heard in my entire life.
It's like I know all the swear words because that's what I was called.
Exactly. You want me to swear? I could swear for you, but
Fair. Okay, so this one dude.
Mubarak? I don't know.
Mubarak. Oh, well done, bro.
Yeah.
You got some Afghan in you after all. It's
Yeah.
not just the blonde hair.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Let's not
Sorry.
let's not throw shade here.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'll work on that.
Yeah,
But
like-
this one dude, I was like, Mubarak, like, congratulations. And he was like not as happy. And then his sister was there as well. It was like kind of like a short little gathering. And she was like, this dude's like really into sports. And he would be an amazing broadcaster. All he knows is about sports. And like in my mind, you're just like talking to somebody in general, but you're like, oh, this guy is like super shy or whatever. But then his energy lit up when the conversation of sports and everything came up. It's like, he wasn't somebody, people think that, oh, just because you want to get into sports and broadcasting, you're going to be a fuck up or a dumbass. And like, which is what it's
People feel that?
No, not in general. I'm talking about in the African community. If you tell
for sure.
your dad or mother
Want
that
to be a sports broadcaster? They don't know what that is. That's the problem.
but then once, let's say you explain it to them, which is literally like, oh, you want to be a, how do you say anchor? Naqab?
I don't know. I don't know these Afghan words.
I'm
You
so
can speak
sorry.
English, bro. You don't need to teach everybody every word. But it's
I'm not teaching myself.
could you imagine that in Afghanistan though? You know what I'm saying? You're watching Buzkashi,
Yeah.
and you're like, all right, he has the goat now. All right, Muhammad is passing to Muhammad Abdul. Muhammad Abdul's passing to Shash Khan. You know what I'm saying? Shash Khan is an actual soccer player, by the way.
Oh, really?
That's the only soccer player I ever
I
remember.
thought you just made up a name.
Shash Khan is the funniest name I've ever heard in my entire life.
Josh Khan.
Shash Khan?
Nice.
That's Piss Man.
Yeah.
It's the funniest name ever. But
King of piss.
he's the, okay, yeah, I guess Khan.
It's
that's
Khan.
no.
Thing. Thing means king, but is Khan our version of
I don't know what the hell Khan.
Damn, look at
Khan,
us.
I think like there's Genghis Khan, right?
Yeah.
What is that?
I thought,
I think Khan is just a dope ass dude, bro, or a Pakistani man.
all right. Let's just say it means king.
Okay,
Shosh king.
Shosh King. Yeah, the piss king, dude.
Got it.
But yeah, dude, I think Bush Kashi and sports broadcasting will be sick. But if try to explain that to your parents, or camel racing.
Wait,
You-
that's a sport?
Yeah, sitar is that it? Sitar racing, right?
Sitar?
Sitar is camel, right?
The sitar was
Shitar,
shitter.
shitar, whatever the fuck. I don't know.
Shitter. Yeah.
Damn, we're
Oh man.
really trying to drop the Afghan stuff today. No more Afghan words for the rest of this
I'm
pod.
so sorry.
But yeah, like they raise camels, bro. Whatever any society, whatever two animals that you have are less than you,
Mm-hmm.
you're gonna make them fight or race.
Yeah.
That's just the way the world works.
Got
You know what I'm saying? And Afghans, it's camels and chickens and sometimes scorpions.
For sure.
Yeah,
When scorpions? I
maybe
bet
some Azaras.
Oh.
I'm so sorry, Azaras. That's an ethnic group. We love them, and
We love all
what's happening to them is
Somewhat, some of us in this pod love Hazaras more than other Hazar people out there.
I see what you're saying. Yeah, because the type of woman I'm into. Okay, that's funny. Anyway,
But hey, we're the AwJiz
we're the AwJiz Boys.
Welcome everyone. I'm Kane.
And I'm Dauood. Let's get this pod started.
Yeah. So I just want to wrap this up. It's like at the end of the day, like I'm talking to this dude who's like a pharmacist.
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, congratulations. Your parents are proud. My parents are jealous of you, of your parents. Cause like do you think
Yes.
that kids will get a job just to give their parents clout?
That's what all brown kids do.
God,
Yeah.
this sucks.
Oh,
It's like,
dude, yeah.
you can't follow your passion or even what you're good at. You got to be like, wait, this job doesn't give my parents clout.
100%.
Like, why am I even doing this?
Why would you do anything other than to make your parents happy? Here's the trick question.
White people are like,
Dude,
what?
Yeah, the trick answer is they're never happy.
Oh, man.
All right, even if you become a doctor, if why aren't you a cardiologist?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Oh, he's a skin doctor. You know what I'm saying? Oh, what a fucking loser.
Fucking idiot.
Oh, he's not top of his class? What a piece of shit.
Yeah.
So don't try to make them happy. If anything, make them upset. Anger your parents.
Because that's easy.
That's what I've been doing. And you know what? I feel great about it.
Amazing.
They're angry at me constantly,
Yeah.
and I've succeeded at my goal.
Well done, bro.
Yeah.
That's
Don't
amazing.
try to make them happy. Upset them. Find out what upsets them and do it.
Are you encouraging more people to get into stand-up comedy?
Definitely not. That's because you're disappointing yourself mostly when you do stand-up comedy. I don't recommend it.
Okay. What is your thoughts on anybody who thinks stand-up comedy is easy and I could do it?
Then do it. You know what I'm saying? No. So
But I won't do it because like it will ruin my reputation and my work because I can't go out there and freely talk about stuff because I have this other job. What do you say to those people?
yeah, I feel like if you're afraid of what you're gonna say on stage, that'll make you lose a job.
Yeah.
Maybe keep that shit to yourself.
Got
you know what I'm saying?
But hold on. Today you could say like something.
Oh, it's overly sensitive.
Yeah,
Yeah, we can make that argument, but it's also like I don't know, man. It's to think like you're gonna get big enough to where your job's gonna find out that like you're doing this. It's not probable. And if you're that popular, then it's fucking good for you. Then quit your job, quit your day job finally. But as far as stand-up being easy, it is and it isn't. I think it's like everything. There's no path, right? So yeah, you're just figuring it out on your own.
Yeah.
And there's a lot. The first like 5 years are like the worst fucking years of your life.
Okay.
For me, that's not true. I had the most fun in the first 5 years, but like I made no money. I had a day job the entire time. You struggle. So it's I don't know. Everybody thinks it. I don't know. I probably think being a porn star is easy. You know,
For a woman?
no, for a man.
For a man
You
to
don't.
be a porn star.
Yeah,
What if you get there and you're not attracted to this woman?
that's part of the game. That's what I'm saying. The point I'm trying to make is it's not easy.
Okay, got it.
You know,
I feel what you're
you know what I'm saying? Like we all look at that guy. What an easy life that guy has.
Yeah.
Porn stars have like the highest suicide rate other than like dentists.
I did not know that.
Yeah, porn stars get murdered, drug OD, or kill themselves higher than like any other profession, I think.
And no one cares.
I might have made this up, by the way.
Okay, got
This
it.
might be a completely bullshit statistic,
Yeah.
but I saw something recently.
It sounds believable.
Yeah, it's like 600 porn stars have died in the last one.
Like, I want to kill a porn star, and I'm like a nice guy.
Yeah, I think you have to pay extra for that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Mm,
You
never
want to
mind.
kill a porn star? Yeah, the male ones.
Just part of the package.
Just the male ones. No, we're never gonna hurt a female porn star.
Okay. Well, so agrees, Bo.
Okay, yeah.
Disappointing your parents is so much easier. That's like no wiser words have been said, especially for brown
Yeah, I mean,
people
it's-
or just Afghans in general. I think white people are probably the only people who are like, I don't need to make my parents happy because they're already happy.
yeah.
Am I wrong? I feel like white, it seems like white, not European white. Let me correct this. European white is
I think we're
just,
thinking non-immigrant white.
got it.
You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
that's-
Whites that have been here multiple generations that are well off-ish. But even then, like, if you have a successful family,
Yeah.
they want you to be successful kids, right?
Well, it depends how successful.
Yeah, you don't have to be super successful. As long as you're not a total, like, druggy fuck-up, they're happy.
Okay. But then what if you're the president and your son's kind of a fuck up and a druggie?
I think Joe Biden is more proud of his son
Yep.
than my parents have ever been proud of me, ever. And I don't have the sex tape out yet.
Not
You know
yet.
what I'm saying? I never had sex with hookers.
You haven't been to Thailand.
Did you go to Thailand? Is that where the videos were
I
shot?
thought it was
Were they lady boys or just regular girls?
I don't know. I'm
Regular girls. I'm sorry. I meant normal.
biological.
Yeah, biologic. Doesn't matter. You know,
biologically normal.
no one's out here hating on lady boys. All
Got
right.
it.
We support the lady boy cause.
Yeah, it's necessary for the world.
It is. It's their. What's their like?
Driving force for tourism. Is that what you?
That's kind of what I was saying. But like, you know how like Afghans, our biggest like export is like opium.
Yeah.
What would you say? Like
right.
lady boys is their thing. You know what I'm saying?
I guess so. Now what else does Thailand have?
Like when you find out your boy goes to Thailand,
Yeah.
you look at him a little different.
Let me ask you a question about this topic.
Okay, we're getting dirty. Here we go.
If your boy
Goes to Thailand.
smashes lady boys,
Okay.
right? And then he comes to America or Canada, whatever, and he starts having sex with trans women. So these are biological men. And now
Yeah. So trans women is what you said, right?
I said trans women.
Trans women, male
Yeah.
to female. Yeah.
Yes, male to female.
Yeah.
Got it. So, but I don't know. Lady boys, I'm assuming have their penis, right?
I
Okay,
maybe,
let's
but it's
assume
also less intimidating, right?
what lady boys.
Their penises.
Okay, maybe that's why their tourism doing so great.
They're not
It's like,
just showing off, dude.
trans. But it's like, all right, let's say they have their penis,
Okay.
and the Americans also have this penis for this hypothetical scenario. So your boy goes out there in Thailand, smashes lady boys that have penises, so he's doing anal sex with them, then comes
Okay.
to America or Canada or Germany, German Afghans, and then afterwards, that's like a consistent thing. He's just smashing American lady boys.
What's the question here? Like, do I disown him? No, I feel
Hold on a second.
I don't care. Do what you want.
So
bro.
let's say this guy is in your family. He's your boy, like a
Bro,
12
let's
student.
have a fun story about this.
And then afterwards, you find out he's homophobic.
Yeah, that's funny.
How what would be your thoughts on that, or would you call him gay?
No, I don't know if he's gay because
I said they all have their penises.
I understand, and this is controversial.
Okay,
How do I do this without getting canceled?
let's hear it. It's okay. Let's get canceled.
Okay. I think it's a little gay.
There's
But the thing is, if he's attracted to the penises, then yeah, that's gay. But if he's attracted to the femininity, like the boobs and the way they look and everything,
I'm not gonna ask this person this question. All right.
so let me tell you something now.
Got it.
I have a homie in this exact very similar scenario. It's
Got it.
great that you even said this.
Interesting.
I'm not gonna say his name. He's a comedian. I've known him for a long time.
Oh shit, a comic.
He's very funny. He's talented. He's a homie. I haven't seen him in like 6 months or whatever. But he lives in New York. But he came into the green room one night
Let's hear it.
at a comedy club. I'm on a show with some other homies. I haven't seen this guy in forever. I didn't expect to see him. He shows up like, "What the fuck? What are you doing here?" He goes, "Hey man, what's going on?" He goes, and he like, we're all talking. He goes, "Hey everybody, I have a confession. And we're like, what the hell going on?
Let's hear it.
I've been having sex with trans people a lot. And I'm like, we all looked at him like, all right, cool. Who gives a shit, brother? Like, and then I talked to him. I was like, why did you feel you have to announce this? Like, I don't know. I want everybody to know. You know what I'm saying? I'm not. And I was like, yeah, I even told my parents. I came out and told them. I was like, you told them that you're gay? He's like, no, I'm not gay. I just have sex with trans people. It's easier. They're more chill. I was like, why would you tell your parent? Why would you come out telling your parents what I... It's just like...
So he told his parents that he's into trans women?
Yeah.
Is this guy black?
No, he's like he's African-ish, but he's not black.
Did I pick him?
Do you know who this is?
I might know who this is. Okay, fine. So he told his...
He's like half.
So he probably...
They're like immigrants. They're like Muslim immigrants.
So he told immigrant parents that he's into trans women.
Why? Like, why is this something that you need to tell them? Like, until you bring... Like, I don't even tell my parents I date white women.
That's worse, probably.
That's way worse. That's not worse. Question.
Yeah.
Do trans women have to wear hijabs?
Oh, man, bro. You just... Damn, dropped the bomb.
Right? They would have to. The most progressive thing to do in that situation
What's
is
that?
to make that trans woman wear a hijab.
Wow.
Because if you don't make them wear a hijab, you're treating them as a man, which is fucked up. That's a woman.
Unless that's the loophole. That means it's kind of like you're only allowed to take off your hijab if there's a man present from your family, and then you are that man that's present in your family, but you're also the woman. So at all times, you're just allowed to wear bikinis because technically you're still a man.
That's not how the rule works.
I'm just saying,
That's hilarious.
they could take either direction with it.
That'd be so funny to be like, I don't have to wear the hijab in front of the president. But the thing is, you have to wear the hijab if other men are present.
Oh, okay.
But
then you would accept that point is a woman at that point.
That's why it's progressive to make them wear the hijab. It is more... I think if a woman is, if you a male to female trans person,
yep,
I believe that is a woman, right? Gender and sex are separate. I'm super liberal, cucky, whatever you want to say.
Got you.
So
we're also in SF and in the Bay. So that's why we say these things.
Just for the bigots out there, if you think we're fucking too liberal, okay.
Just for the bigot normies.
Yeah, I'm out here just shitting on trans people. They're like, these guys are too soft in the trans. No, but it's like we lose listeners. Like, nah, dude. But what I'm trying to say is because I believe that is a woman.
Okay.
She has to wear a hijab.
Okay.
That I have to force the hijab on her.
Yeah.
To show her that she's a woman. Because if I don't, then that is insulting.
Interesting. That I mean, to be honest, bro, I can't really argue with that logic.
There we go.
You know, it's I never even thought of it that way. But in Iran, right? I think gay people are not allowed, but you're allowed to transition, right?
Yeah.
The government.
They don't like the gays.
Yeah.
But if you are gay, they let you become a woman. And yeah, I don't know what to tell you, man. They're okay with trans people, but they're not okay with gays.
Like that's
an interesting. I don't know. I don't know what to do with that information. And I wonder if they have to wear hijabs, because Iran has like a strict policy of women having to wear hijabs.
Yeah, but aren't they more like chill with it? Like they could just kind of like have it floating on their heads. Like it's not like the face cover.
It's not like the Afghan like burqa. You know what I'm saying? It's not like
that. Burqas and beer.
Okay, yeah, that's their name. But yeah, but it's not like the Afghan one is like, I think, oppressive, right? Like
the blue one that covered
the blue or black one, like they look like Batman. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
it's like covered to head to toe. Maybe if you're like a Muslim scholar out there,
I don't think it's oppressive.
There we go. All right.
So
yeah,
I think that it can be. You're right. It can be. Anything forced can be. So
I think if a woman chooses to put that on, then it's not oppressive. I agree.
Okay.
Yeah.
The choice definitely matters, but at the same time,
but it's like also like, are they being like choices? Is it like what's that word? We keep like, what's pressure? Like when someone keeps trying to pressure you to doing something,
like indirect pressure. We're running out of words today.
Yeah, it's okay.
So you're saying like there's some sort, if there was a pressure to do that, like a social pressure, is that what?
Yeah, I think if there is a pressure, then it's not really consent. You know what I'm saying?
I know what you're trying to say.
It's not really their choice if like there's terrible consequences.
Oh, yeah, of course. Then that's the same thing as being forced.
And that's what I think. Well, that's kind of what it is out
In
there,
Afghanistan?
right? Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe
I don't know Iran, but Afghanistan for sure.
Yeah,
Afghanistan
yeah.
for sure.
Yeah.
But the reason I say it's not oppressive is like we don't look at the positive side. It's like, okay, women, like you don't have to worry about makeup. You don't have to worry about.
They're still kicked up under that. They are. So they want to look good for their dude. You know what I'm saying?
But like, let's say they were smart about it. Let's say they're smart about it. They're like, fuck it. I don't need to wear
They don't have to
makeup.
shave.
I don't need to worry about my
Eyebrows.
her situation.
It is like the most body positivity thing.
Yeah.
Wearing a burqa.
We don't think about the body positive aspects.
Bro, if you put Lizzo in a burqa, dude,
Yeah.
nobody would be fat shaming her.
I mean,
To be fair, they probably still fat shame. She's big.
well,
And
they
you
may
can see an outline.
do you know what's
It's
that
a
drink?
giant shadow.
What's that McDonald's drink that everybody keeps talking about?
I don't.
It's like that purple character.
Oh yeah, the
Do you know what-
grimace thing.
Grimace, the
Yeah,
Grimace
yeah,
shake,
yeah,
right?
Yeah, it would look like a grimace shake.
She would be.
It would look like grimace put on a burqa.
Yeah, if she just dresses like a Grimace character, we would think she put on a burqa. Do you?
What?
If Lizzo dressed like the Grimace character,
Yeah,
we think she wore a burqa, right? Think about it. It's
I
like
guess.
that's a whole body thing and covering her head.
What? That's a good point. 'Cause, okay, we're getting weird, but let's just keep going.
We're going weird today.
First of all, also, I'm not trying to body shame Lizzo. I think I would hook up with Lizzo. I think she's hot.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't.
You say you wouldn't?
Probably not.
Okay, whatever. But also, I saw Lizzo live at Coachella before she was even popular. It was nice. I was like front row. She was nobody.
Bro, we get it. You're a music nerd.
I'm trying to say is I don't want to seem like I'm bashing women here,
Yeah.
but I also have a crazy story about a fat chick that I want to talk about.
Are we talking about fat chicks now, or are we still on the burger?
We're going back to the burger thing
Let's hear it.
because all it has. We're gonna probably get messages that like, no, dude, this a burger has like the covering of a woman has to be specific.
Mhm.
But like, why can't they just wear like a mascot costume?
Explain. Like, what kind of mascot?
Pick a mascot.
The Philly dude?
Yeah, the Philly Flyer. Perfect.
Okay.
Okay. What is he? Covered head to toe.
Sure.
Why can't
But
a woman wear that and walk around in her day to
well, the
day?
thing with the
'Cause
burger,
that would make Afghanistan so much more whimsical. You know what I'm saying? Nobody would see them as like oppressed. They're like, look at all these happy kids. These people just love sports. You know what I'm saying?
or Mickey Mouse is. It's
if-
Disneyland.
If they could just make it look like Comic-Con,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? But just none of the skimpy stuff.
Yeah.
I think that'd be a good way to do it.
Wow. What if the new Taliban are so progressive that they turn it into a Comic-Con type event and more countries want to come in
Yeah.
and just dress up the way they want to?
Disneyland. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, that's a great point.
Yeah.
The tourism will go up,
It would.
right? You could just like,
It's non-threatening.
yeah, you could just be like, you and your kids, you can be just walking down the street like, Mom, why is Daffy Duck getting beat for reading a book right now?
Why are they cutting Goofy's hand? It's like, oh, because Goofy is the one that stole a candle from that store. And then Goofy takes off the mask and it's a... Anyway, let's not talk about this. But bro, I love this train of thinking. Like, why can't they be just covered up in anything? But I do think the burqa specifically is to because you can't see a woman's curves.
Yeah, dude, Daffy Duck. If you get attracted to a Daffy Duck costume,
I don't know, bro. Like, depends on the type of Daffy. You know what I'm saying?
he's not wearing pants either.
No pants. You know what I'm saying? Like the
Yeah,
cake, the cake situation would still be like,
yeah. I guess all the animals are nude. There's very few Looney Tunes characters that are clothed.
and at the same time, like think about what happened to America. We show them costumes, and all they want to do is put these clothes on and just fuck in those costumes,
Like furries?
like furries.
Yeah, well, I think that's like the opposite end of the spectrum. You know what I'm saying? Where like there's oppression and there's too much freedom.
Too much freedom.
Yeah, I don't think you should be allowed to do that. That should be a crime.
I think a lot of freedom is good, but I like social pressure. I think social pressure to be like, yo, don't do this, don't do that, and then like the people keep people in check, but not with guns, just by like looks, like the Afghan culture when we're like bisharm or like bachichi mekana.
Yeah.
You know what?
So literally the entire first half of this pod, and how we should follow our dreams. The complete opposite is what you're saying now.
I'm saying that,
Because that's the hardest part of following your dreams in Afghan culture is the shame from everybody else.
but if you can handle the shame,
yeah,
bro, you're destined for success.
you know what's crazy? That's my kink. So I've been doing this since day one just to get hard. How do you deal with all the shame? I love it. So I do it. Being an Afghan with a kink shame, a shame kink, whatever,
Yeah.
is the luckiest human being on the planet.
Oh
dude.
my
It's
God,
so
bro.
easy.
You're born to succeed.
Or like an or like an Asian kid who likes getting beat. Do you know what I'm saying?
Or an Asian kid that likes horizontal lines. You know what I mean?
I think that's more racist than I can
Oh, I'm
imagine.
so sorry.
I can't. I'm not sure what it means, but I think it's super racist.
No, just liking, like, loving almonds. We are like, man, I love almonds so much.
Is it because their eyes? I'm very confused. Okay.
Like, we say badam jashim, like, right?
Is that what you call them? I call them
Right.
puchuks.
I think that's worse.
Isn't it?
We call all Asians chinai.
Chennai is the right way, but
Right.
you can't say it around them. Well, Chennai I think, is like, it's not a bad word. Like puchuk and what you're saying is they're both bad words.
If I call all Asians Chinese, I feel like they'd be offended.
That's fucking hilarious.
Right?
I never thought about
That's
that.
what all Afghans do, is like chinai.
Yeah, this Korean person, Chennai.
Yeah.
But I think Mexicans do that too. They call them like Mexicans when they see like an Asian person, they call them Chino.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know. Is cha specifically Chinese or is it just kind of like an Asian thing?
Look at the other types. There's a Jap, there's a Korea.
No, I understand.
Yeah,
but it's like maybe
Maybe because they're the best. Maybe they're the most poppin'.
I wonder what it is. Maybe there's like a prefix there that might have a deeper meaning that we're.
I mean, China's right beside Afghanistan. For us to call
make
them
sense.
Chinai makes sense because, like, we did business with them and we're the center of Asia. So I don't think originally it was racist. We're just making it racist right now because this is a joke, guys. Chill.
Do we don't have a word for Korean?
I think we
Do we have a word for like Greek? I know that, and like Russian, and
What's the word for Greek?
they're from Yunnan is what we call it. So they're Yunanin.
Yunanin. I've never heard of that.
Yeah. So like, where the fuck did that come from? You know what I'm saying? That's
Might be Latin. A Latin?
Yeah. So maybe that's what I'm saying. Maybe cha is like Latin for Asian or something.
Got it.
I don't know. Or maybe we're just bigots. I'm not quite sure if there's like a racist thing there. There might. I don't know enough.
We're not the guys to figure it out.
We're not the guys to figure it
But
out.
we're the guys to poke at it. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
People
we're
are
poking.
watching this and they're like, huh, these guys are idiots. We're smarter. And then they think of stupid things on their own.
No, this might be the most unhinged one podcast we've had so far.
But that's good.
I'm liking the vibe. I think we've said some crazy shit, but I'm enjoying it.
Could we hear a word from one of our sponsors?
I think it's about time.
Let's do it.
Good call.
Hey everyone, we're the AwJiz Boys, and today we're going against Ahmad from Elite Cabinet Install to find out if we can pull out 6 inches on a tape measure just by eyeing it out. Are you guys ready?
Let's do it. Ready.
Let's get it. All right, Dauood, what do you think?
Stop.
Let's go here.
It's big, but okay. I think that's 6.
Let's that's 6.
You're way off. 6 inches is more than that. It's more like something like that.
Nah,
I don't think so. And by the way, this would be 10 inches.
10 inches.
Okay. He's right.
Do you think all Afghans think about having kids the same way that white people think about having kids? You know what I mean? Like, they really put that work in, like, I need to go to this parenting class. I need to go to this, like, giving labor class. And just that whole, like, have you seen 40-Year-Old Virgin? Like, let's think about that as the traditional white person experience in America. Europe could be different.
This is 40 is what you meant.
Huh?
This is 40? 40-Year-Old Virgins with Steve Carell.
Oh, yeah, right.
Sorry.
Sorry, not
Movie nerd.
you are. Not This Is 40. There's another one. Knocked Up.
Knocked Up. Okay.
Knocked Up is This Is 40 is the sequel to Knocked Up.
Okay. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Good connection.
Yeah.
Good thinking. But anyhow, so that whole process, right?
Yeah.
Do you think Afghans think to that same extent? Like, I'm having a child with this person. Let's go.
New generation, but not like our parents.
Definitely not.
Our parents were just like, I hope this one doesn't die after a week. You know,
I don't-
hopefully the wolves don't come and take the afterbirth.
Okay,
There's wolves in Afghanistan, but like,
But I don't think it was that extreme. I think it's more. I think they were like, do I want to buy a condom?
yeah, they don't even. I don't think they have. Do you have condoms?
They have
Afghanistan?
condoms. They have condoms at Afghanistan.
Really?
Yeah, they do. They have condoms.
Are they promoted? Are they allowed?
They just don't talk about sex. So it's like
Is it like lambskin?
I think it's like regular condoms.
Huh.
It might all just be
I
one
don't know.
brand.
I don't think. Yeah, we need
Lifestyle. It's like the random brand. You know the
instead
random
of
brand.
Trojan, it's Talib. Nothing's getting in here.
Great marketing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that would be. I would support it.
100%, dude.
Talib condoms.
Talib condoms. Dude?
You whip out a Talib. It's like, wait, do you have any protection?
It's just a little ass burqa.
And it has the hole, so it defeats the purpose.
Oh god, yeah, we gotta get off the burqa thing. Go ahead.
Yeah, it's okay. We won't. But the reason I say this is because I went to a fertility clinic,
Nice.
and what I did was I
Jerked
went.
off in a cup.
I jerked off in a cup. I went twice, by the way. So the
Nice.
first time I went, they said the results weren't what they wanted, and they were like, "We need you to come again." And I'm like, "All right."
Is that a pun?
I wasn't even trying.
Okay. All right.
Your boys, stays ready. You know what I mean?
Yeah. He's coming twice.
So the first time I go there, it's as awkward as you think. I'm in a room and there's a television.
You got a couch or bed? What are you jerking off in?
I had a couch there and they had lube and just all leather stuff. It's a leather couch.
It's not a fun couch to jerk off. Leather couch is not the best to jerk off.
The thing is,
Because you get a sweaty ass and it starts sticking.
wow. I never thought. I just didn't want to sit on the couch because I'm like, other people are
did it
using that couch.
standing?
Standing.
You did a standing jerk?
I'm a standing.
You stand jerk?
I'm a stand jerk.
I don't think I've done a standing jerk since I was like a teenager, bro.
No way.
No.
That's the only jerk that makes sense.
All like sex is one thing.
Yeah.
But, like just jerking it?
Sex jerking it to pornography, right?
Of course.
Yeah, but like
But,
what? I'm
But you just standing there jerking it?
I just didn't want to sit down or anything because I feel like I
I would have sat on the floor before I stood. I would have Indian crossed my legs and just done it.
that is so bizarre to me.
I would have found something.
Got it.
Maybe some like I'll put some papers down or something to sit on it.
You sit? Like what position are you in when you jerk? Do you have your legs up?
No, Indian style, legs crossed.
That just doesn't make sense to me. But okay.
No, my legs aren't crossed, but
No, that's not the problem.
no, I'm just like legs out, and I'm just like I'm not gonna fucking.
Okay, fine. But you're sitting. Okay, if you ideally you'd be sitting down on a chair, right?
That'd be the couch would be the best way.
The couch. All right. So you're sitting on.
legs up.
Okay, legs up. Like you have like a table or something. I'm assuming.
No, it's like a lazy boy.
Oh, okay. Same shit. Okay, got it.
sorry, got it.
Legs are up.
Yeah.
Anyways,
No,
so,
I need to get a semantic.
anyways, so I'm a standing jerk guy. That's what we discovered, and he's a sitting jerk guy.
Yeah,
You know
let's
what I mean?
comment on this one. Who's weirder? There's no way I'm the weird one in this situation.
Everyone commenting, you guys are weird for even jerking off. None of us jerk off. Thank you, Afghans.
you got to keep that inside. Perfect. That's Farsi. Google that one. That's
Thank you.
disgusting.
Oh, I'm sorry. When
You got to keep your seat in you.
exactly, which is good. What is that called?
No nut?
No, it's like yes, but it's like semen retention. Like that was a trend.
Yeah, it's actually very bad for you. Don't.
Is it?
That's how you get prostate cancer.
Oh, it's fucked up.
Yeah, you should be drinking that like twice a week at least.
That's fucked up.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I'm in this room and I'm seeing it. I'm like, all right, whatever. I turn on the television and I'm seeing 4K HD pornography that you buy, like Hustlers, Naughty America,
Yeah.
all the brands that
Bang
our viewers are like, we don't know any of the Bang Bros, right?
Yeah.
So I'm seeing all this, but so I click on one of them that worked. So I click on it and then I'm seeing like a Netflix and I'm like, oh, damn, like so many options.
Okay.
But for whatever reason, there was no diversity. Everybody I looked at
What do we got?
was white. It was just white porn.
No Asian porn?
No Asian porn.
Really?
Just white porn, right? So then I was like, just for shits and gigs, because I'm there, I guess I don't think about it, but I'm there for a while because I'm making a decision. I'm like, hey, what am I doing here? So I'm like, wow, let's see what they have. And I go to favorites. I'm like, what do they have favorite? And I see that the top topic that's favorite is Middle Eastern porn. And then when I click on it and it said not available. So I'm thinking like, is that was really popular before? And then they're like, hold on a second, we need the reverse diversity. So they brought in more white porn, and now only white porn exists on this platform because they were just like, we want you to think about us when you come. Do you think about that often?
No.
Well, this is what was happening. And by the way, I'm not capping about the situation. This was the Stanford fertility clinic.
That is bizarre that there's not diversity.
There's no diversity.
Because usually porn is like the most diverse.
It is. It's the most inclusive. You like
It's the most inclusive. Like whatever you're into.
you like LPs, you know?
If you like LPs, call back. Yeah. Yeah, they have everything.
Yeah, heavier women.
Donkeys.
Donkeys, exactly.
Donkeys are more represented in porn than any other workforce.
Exactly. Other than probably like animation, you know?
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
So they're
Yeah.
there. But so I'm there. I couldn't find anything. So I finally just clicked on a random clip. And to be honest, I was not enjoying the clip. But I'm like, I've been here for 20 minutes now. I have to make a decision.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, all right, forget it. I'm going to jerk it. And to be honest, guys know this, and you know this. Like sometimes you are just like, hey, I'm spraying the wall from the back of the room, or ketchup drops. It's just falling off.
Yeah.
So
Ketchup's an interesting thing to pick, but yeah.
it was a Chris Rock joke back in the day.
Okay,
That's
okay,
why I brought it up.
okay.
Okay. So ketchup drop. It's just a
Yeah,
little.
it's like that's not how ketchup works anymore. That must be an old joke. Have you seen a ketchup bottle now?
It's
Like you squeeze them.
It's a 2004 joke.
That's why. Okay. Who the fuck's using those like old school? You have to like scoop it out.
And then you like,
You just like yeah.
let me scoop.
Okay, that's not.
Oh, sorry. Anyways.
Monetized. What we're doing.
Anyway, so I'm like, all right, whatever. Let me just let me handle my business in this. And to be honest, I wasn't into this pornography clip at all. I was like, fuck it, but let me just do this to finish. I finally finished, and it was a couple drops. And to be honest, it was like 20 or 25% of my normal load. But I'm like, fuck it, let me just do this.
Yeah.
Right? So I do it, and then I get my test back, and they're like, the volume was above average. Like the amount that I give out, I'm like, that's weird. But it's like, they said the movement of your sperm was average to lower. And I'm like, wait, hold on a second. What are you saying? Like my swimmers are not swimming fast enough.
I get what's going on.
So I'm like, all right. I'm like, what's going on? Here's the thing that I was doing, because I was like paranoid about this test leading up to it.
You were holding it in
I was holding it.
until time?
Exactly.
Not the move, right?
Not the move.
Interesting.
That was what I did. So I was holding it for a while, not getting intimate at all. And that's what happened. And then I said, yo, fuck. They actually just say, I think 24 hours or 48 hours, something like that. It's not even like that crazy. But I was like, let me overdo it to give it whatever. Anyhow.
6 years. Holding it in.
6 years. Yeah, that's like me in high school.
Yeah.
Not at all. Not at all. Definitely.
Okay. Yeah, you were cool, whatever.
Yeah. No, not because I was cool. Because I was bored.
I see what you said. Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah.
So I'm like, all right, fuck it. So not a good test. Let's go back the second time.
Yeah.
So here I am the second time. And this is where things get interesting. When I'm there, first of all, I'm like, I know what to do. The remote control does not work.
Oh my goodness.
And I can't access the porn clip. I go outside. The person that was assisting me is on break. So now I can't even. So I go back in there. I'm looking for batteries on other devices so I can put on the remote.
That's hilarious.
So I look around, and finally I found this like hand sanitizer dispenser that had 2 AAA batteries.
Oh my goodness.
That would work. So I finally put one in there, and it worked. I'm like, oh, look at this. MacGyver this shit.
Yeah.
I got this. I put on the clip, and all of a sudden, none of the porn clips are working. It's like sign in, log in. I'm like, nothing is logged in. What?
Yeah.
And ask someone. So I'm like, let me just go to the browser option. I go to the browser, and the internet is not working.
Oh my goodness.
And also,
Also, do you ever think you could just like jerk off with your imagination? Is that not even an option? Is that where we're at in life?
to be honest, yes, that I get you. I get using imagination.
That's like the way you're supposed to do it, by the way.
Yeah, Vidul.
You like watching porn, like there's nothing wrong with jerking off.
Yeah.
You should jerk off multiple times. Watching porn fucks up your brain.
Okay.
Just heads up.
I think it's the type of porn you watch.
I think watching too much of anything, obviously we can make that argument,
Yeah.
but like porn in general, every now and again is okay.
Sure.
But you should try to stimulate yourself without it if you can.
Okay.
Not saying that I do that. I don't, when I do it, like it's like my imagination is not strong enough anymore.
Yeah.
So like it's like you remember like growing up and like you couldn't get reception on a TV?
Yep.
And you had to like hold the antennas?
Yes.
That's kind of what's happening in here. Like, I'm thinking really hard and it's like I get glimpses, but or not.
But what about if it's like oh, that girl's kind of hot. Like back, like not today. I'm
No,
talking about
back in the day, I did all the time. When I was young, it was like I would just meet somebody and be like,
Yep.
you're going in the bank.
exactly. Yeah. Unfortunately, there was a point in my life where that was the case.
Yeah, yeah.
And I would just like have my own internal pornography called imagination.
Yeah, but that goes away.
But now it's just kind of like, I'm like, why should I? Like, it's kind of like, why? You know, because I was first of all, I'm in a room where I'm assuming I'm going to see 4K HD porn.
I expect it. Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
I don't have access to this often, right?
Yeah,
so I'm just like, hey, I'm always the free porn guy or free trial guy. I'm not going to be the one who's going to commit to even if it's $1. No, that's not me, unless we got sponsors.
Fair enough. Okay.
But I'm like, all right, forget it. I put it on, nothing works. So finally, I'm like, all right, let me use my internet on my mobile device.
Yeah, yeah.
No Wi-Fi. No Wi-Fi at all. No internet at all. So everything's. So I watched. If something finally worked. Something finally worked. I watched it.
It's like the one thing you don't get to choose.
Yeah, exactly. Just I picked on something, and I'm like, all right, fuck it, and I'm like, let me just finish. And then when I did do that again, it was the ketchup drops, but it got me thinking because like it was low Wi-Fi, so it paused on the guy's face.
That's the best face.
But I've already
Nothing worse than guy butt or guy face to pause on.
And then I'm like, it froze, but I'm just about to release, and I did, and I was like, fuck this shit. This is whatever. And then afterwards, I got my results, and they're like, wow, everything is above average. Everything is so great. But
Nice.
the volume was, again, like 20%, 25% of my normal. It wasn't full of it, all of it. But the reason why I was way more active right before that, not like physically active, like as far as being intimate. And when I was and jerking it prior to that test, all of a sudden it's like, your swimmers are going quick. And I'm like, all right, bet. Yo,
Yeah, you gotta keep them lively.
you that's what
I get lazy.
that's what I learned.
Yeah, you gotta be like a foreman on a job site. You know what I'm saying? You gotta keep them in check.
Just like go, 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 go.
No, because if you just like you go to a construction site, you don't got a boss around. Everybody's fucking around.
Everybody's fucking around.
They're not doing shit.
So you need a project manager.
You need a project manager. Be like, hey y'all, fucking go pick up that lumber.
You do that. You're not doing your part.
Yeah.
Because you think, oh, they're storing all this energy.
No, that's good to know though for the people who are trying to have children. That was a long way to tell you that he jerked off in a cup twice.
I'm sorry for people hearing this story. I just felt like it was traumatic. That's why I told you guys.
No, but
the trauma.
That's important to know. And
ultimately, what I learned was being more active is better than the other. But the other thing that I learned was this: that in that period before, where I was not jerking it, I was not being intimate, sex was the last thing on my mind. I didn't think about, probably for a month, I didn't wake up in the morning. Like, you know how you have random boners just regularly? That was gone away the whole time.
I have the opposite.
Oh, I
I don't have random boners most of the time.
Okay.
Unless I'm not doing the deed. Then I'll have them.
You'll have random boners during the deed?
No, if I'm not doing the deed. If I'm not like busting
Yeah.
left and right,
Then you'll have random boners.
I'll have random boners.
Okay.
So I don't know if this is
For-
a one shoe fits all kind of a thing.
It's not. It's definitely not. So because I talked to somebody else about this as well, and they told me, bro, I don't jack off anymore. So I'm like, so what happens? He's like, I don't know, man. Every 3 or 4 couple of days, like he gets wet dreams.
Yeah, I've never had a wet dream in my entire life. I started watching porn before I was like, couldn't even.
You've never had a wet dream?
No, I was watching porn before I even hit puberty.
That's
So,
wild.
so like I never had the chance to like.
When you watched porn, did you jack off?
I tried to, but like
Or did you know what jacking off was?
yeah, I knew what it was, but this is getting so graphic, bro. But it was like I would just jerk off and then be like, I gotta go pee, and then you go pee
Oh,
until like one day I hit puberty, and then I jerked. It's like, oh, something came out.
wait. So you think you're jacking off, but you just had to pee? I don't understand.
Before you hit puberty,
Yeah.
and you jerk off,
Ye-
nothing comes out.
Damn, I did not know this.
Yeah.
Okay.
You just feel like a tingling sensation, and then be like, all right, and then you go pee.
Oh man. Okay.
Yeah.
And then when was the first time fluids came
I
out?
don't remember the
Okay.
specifics. I was like, I don't know, 12, 13. I was young.
Interesting, because I saw porn, but I didn't know what jacking off was. So I just was like, I like watching this, and
Yeah, we would just like hump things.
okay.
So like I was like,
Even that's advanced.
yeah, I was like trying to figure it out. I was like, all right, we're gonna and before like I got figured out like the how to do it.
Yeah.
I was just like humping random holes all over the house.
I see.
Disgusting.
Got it.
Kids are gross. Any crevice that you see, a child's penis was in it.
Oh man. Well, that's
I don't know if any of this is going to be able to put on a podcast episode on YouTube. This is all going to get demonetized. Everything we've said for the last half hour, by the way.
the best thing about this is we have sponsors. We don't have to worry about monetization.
It'd be nice to get monetized, but okay.
Yeah, just like the way the YouTube payout works is like unless we're a partner with them directly and we're just on this basic AdSense model,
Yeah.
we could get hundreds and thousands of views, but we're barely a couple hundred. Like it's not fruitful as it once was.
Yeah, fair enough.
So, but I learned a lot about you in this process by me talking about jacking off, and you told me that you sit down while you jack off. That's mind-boggling.
Yeah, I don't know who this standard guy is. This is bizarre. I don't know if we can. This is probably the next Civil War. Really, is standards versus
Standards
sitters.
or sitters.
Dude. This is what I'm most curious about. I want messages.
Okay, wait. Answer my question. Do you prefer having sex on a bed
Or
standing?
on a bed. Like, I'll do it standing, but it's like, I don't know. Maybe you got stronger legs than me.
That's not about it. It's just preference. I remember when I had weaker legs, I would still prefer. I like the fact that you can stand. I think standing is, you have more foundation on
I use gravity.
I'm using gravity too.
I'm
My whole way.
You're going left and right. I'm going up and down.
Oh,
That's the difference. I'm doing push-ups. You're doing, I don't know what the fuck they're called.
Hip thrust. With
I guess, yeah.
kind of like a hip thrust.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's fucking move on, dude. We've talked enough about jerking off and coming and sex.
So the reason I bring that up is that if you're an Afghan couple out there and you've been to a fertility clinic, just know,
what does the woman have to do in that situation?
I think they check their eggs.
Oh, they don't make them watch porn?
No, they. I think
They just put porn on?
No.
Has nothing to do with the process?
theirs is like worse, to be honest. They have
for
to
sure.
inject some stuff onto
shit.
them to get more eggs.
Really?
Oh no, that's a separate process. So it's like the freezing egg process is one, and then the other one is that they just go OBGYN or one of those things. Anyways, they get their stuff
OPP?
checked. Yeah, you know me.
Yeah. OBGYN, you know me?
They should work on that.
Yeah.
But
I was sure they've done that. Yeah.
they probably have, and they're like, it didn't work.
Yeah.
They got sued. Season assist. Was it season assist?
Season desist.
Desist.
Is that the word? I don't know.
We're out of words today.
Yeah,
when it comes to
idiot.
porn, we're there.
Whatever. This is why I take everything we say with a grain of salt.
Just don't care about anything we have to say, and
Just enjoy
this
it.
is interesting.
Just enjoy it. It sounds
Yeah,
good.
enjoy what we're saying. All right. So that was my experience of. Anyways, long story short, I say that to say that, like, ultimately what I learned was if you're a guy and you think ignoring sex is a positive thing, I think sex is part of your life and you have to just accept it, because even if you're a single guy out there, I don't, like you said, I agree with you that don't watch porn, don't be that obsessed. Obsessing in anything is fucked up, but don't be the guy who's obsessed with pornography. But at the same time, don't like cancel sex completely from your mind.
Yeah, if we're trying to be like give good advice, I think again not the guys to give it.
No, we're giving advice to kids.
You shouldn't be a kid if you're listening to this. But what I'm trying to say is like
20-year-old.
have a healthy relationship with sex, right? Which means it's not the most important thing, but it's also not nothing. You know, like don't go out and be a hoe. You know what? No, go be a hoe. Who am I to fucking tell you? Do whatever the fuck you want. That's my point. That's always my point. Every single time I've ever given advice, I'll say something and then I'll stop and be like, who the fuck am I to tell you?
No.
Do what you want.
I like your initial energy.
Go give I started with like a dad talk, and then I realized I hated that. Go out there, be a slut, dude. Wait, man or woman, dude. Just go out there and hook up with everybody you can. All right?
As long as it's consent. Wait. As long as it's consensual.
Consent is important.
And it's safe.
Less important.
Safety is important.
As long as you're consenting to the danger, who gives a shit? You know what I'm saying?
Okay, that's
consent to the danger.
Consent to the danger is nice.
That sounds like a 90s rap group.
Consenting to the danger is a nice way of telling a girl to have sex with you.
What?
Right?
That's terrifying.
It's like, do you want to consent to this danger?
I
don't think.
I think that guy should go straight to jail.
I don't think it would work. And that guy's probably from the 70s, but
yeah, that guy still hits women.
Yeah. So he's Afghan. Yeah. So Yeah, that's the worst. But okay, sexuality is definitely
Yeah, try to have a healthy relationship with it. It's not the most important thing, but it's not nothing either. And like at the same time, I don't know. People like they put it on a pedestal, and I don't know, man. The first time you get it, it's cool, but it means nothing. I don't know.
the first time you get it, like first time you have sex.
First time you have sex, it's kind of cool, but up until like that point, it's like it's so important. Then you get it, you're like, okay, this is cool, and then just do it. Try to love someone before you do it with them. It makes it nicer.
Is that realistic? Because you're going back to that marriage talk now. If you throw that love in there, then they're like, you know what, we were right with this whole marriage thing.
Yeah, I think there's some truth to it, though. You know what I'm saying? I'm not
There's a lot of truth to it.
I think monogamy is beautiful if done right.
I think you believe that.
Yeah, I think so. But do we have an ad moment?
We should have an ad moment.
Let's have an ad moment.
Let's take a break, everyone. This has been fun.
Hey folks, need a quick home upgrade? Whether it's a full kitchen transformation or just tweaking a bit of cabinetry, we've got the perfect recommendation for y'all.
That's right, Dawood. If you're in the Bay Area, you have to check out Elite Cabinet Installations. They offer a range of services, including demolition and removal. Got old cabinets that need to go? Their expert team has got you covered.
And it doesn't stop there. Elite Cabinet Installations also excels in cabinet installation and modifications. If your new fridge doesn't fit your old setup, they can adjust that for you, ensuring everything looks seamless.
Plus, they'll throw in a sweet deal for our listeners. Listen, AwJiz Boys out there, you'll get an additional 10% off your next project, and all consultations are free.
So whether you're looking to completely overhaul your kitchen or just need some adjustments to your current cabinets, Elite Cabinet is the team to call.
Visit their website at elitecabinetinstall.com/AwJiz. AwJiz is AWJIZ to check out their work and schedule your free consultation. And now, let's get back
to our show.
Do you think there's ever going to be an Afghan beauty pageant?
I was just thinking of another burqa joke. I like the blue one.
And we're back.
Well, you know what's so crazy? Like, Afghans in America, at least, they're getting more progressive and open-minded.
Yeah.
I remember when I was, like, I want to say 14, 15.
Sure.
We had, like, a Miss Afghanistan.
No way.
Yeah.
Like Miss Fremont?
I think she's, like, American or, like, European or something.
Oh,
But originally from Afghanistan.
interesting.
And the amount of hate this woman got,
Yeah.
because there's a bikini portion of it.
Oh.
And she did it, you know what I'm saying? And they were like, what a fucking whore, I remember all the like people I knew, like,
Whoa.
they were like, this fucking slut. And I was like, it's a bikini. And they're like, but, so I don't know. I think eventually, but the culture is weird, bro. It's weird with that kind of stuff.
Is beauty pageants supposed to be the best looking girls?
No. It's supposed to be a whole array of things. Also, beauty pageants, I think, are misogynistic to begin with. So it's like, you would think Afghans would love it.
Yeah. We do. We love it. We love watching that, especially when Trump is hosting.
Yeah, I used to watch them growing up. I don't know.
I did.
Miss Universe is a thing anymore.
I haven't
like that.
seen it. Last time I saw it,
thing, we just don't care.
who's that guy who got the wrong person?
Oh, Donald Trump?
No,
Steve Harvey.
Steve Harvey.
Yeah.
That's the last time probably I saw it.
That's me too.
Yeah.
For the last time. I remember.
Me too. Calm down.
Huh? Okay.
Yeah. Sorry.
But, yeah, I don't know. I wonder if it'll... I think being able to take part in Western debauchery is...
I love that word.
Yeah, is freedom. You know what I'm saying? Even though it might not be the best thing for the people, but
Yep.
it's like, it's proof that we can do whatever we want, you know?
And I like that. I like the people that have this rebellious mind in a positive way without hurting others, to be like, hey, I want to do this thing and I should be allowed to do it. People that hate on them in America or Europe, those people, I'd say, y'all the biggest hypocrites. People that hate on them in Afghanistan, that kind of makes sense because they're very consistent, right? Because that's their belief systems. Like, we believe this is how we should all dress and everything. That makes sense. But people in Europe and everything's like, bro, if you're saying, why are you mad at this Afghan woman? I'm assuming she's
What you want to say is, go back to where you came from? That's what you're going to say to them?
No, not at all. Not at all. Because, like, to be honest,
That's what it feels like right now. Just heads up, where it's going.
no,
Go ahead.
I hate those type of people that are like, back in Afghanistan, it wasn't like this. And it's like, bro, to be honest, you were never popping in Afghanistan. You don't even know how it actually was. So for you, you only got a side of a glance at the image. But the stuff that people are doing in America, people were doing in Afghanistan as well. People were, I mean, Ahmad Tsar, he was drinking. Like, people knew him as the pop star who was smashing other people's wives.
Well,
I mean,
and anyway.
yeah, and like stuff like it. So what I'm saying is, like,
It was Westerners, but it's also that, like, those, when you see like pictures of like Iran before like the revolution, or Afghanistan in the 60s and 70s or whatever, those are like the urban areas, saying, the city centers and stuff. Like,
Yes.
a lot of the land was still like the farmers, and those people were still like what you picture Afghanistan is.
sure, what you picture today?
Yeah, exactly. So it's like, yes, they were Westernized and they would wear skirts or whatever and all that stuff.
Yes.
It's not, the whole country wasn't like that. I just want to
You're right.
clarify that.
You're right.
But at the same time, it's just like, yeah, dude, like, people in America judging Afghans for being a certain, like, too Luchak, I guess is the word, right?
100% to Luchak.
Oh, well, how do you explain Luchak in English?
Ratchet. I think ratchet is the word that makes the most.
Okay, yeah, too ratchet is like, I don't know, man. Who are you to judge? I don't know. It doesn't make any sense to me.
If you had to say fobs or non-fobs, what do all Afghans agree with? And I'm just going to say, you go, I go. Let's just think of stuff that a fob and a modern Afghan would agree with. I got one that you would definitely agree with, because I think I'm part of the fob community. This is what
You're fobbier than I am, but I don't know if you're a fob. But go ahead. What do you have? I don't know if I have one yet.
I think that all Afghans, when they found out that you can return an item with a receipt, was like, oh, okay. And then they got in their minds of, how do we use an item and return it if I don't have to purchase it? All Afghans, modern or fob, agree with that.
That's fair. I think that's just a poor person thing. I think you just explained that. I think you just explained poverty trends. I think all Afghans, fobs or not, keep plastic bags.
That's a good one.
They just love fucking plastic bags, dude.
And we have a plastic bag with other plastic bags.
Yeah, they have there's the king bag.
Got
that
it.
has all the little bags. Afghans and plastic bags are like Asian women's with cans.
What kind of cans?
Like recycling cans. You ever see those old Asian ladies in San Francisco with like a big bag of cans? We do that, but with bags.
Got it.
Which is showing exactly who we are, because you can't do any of these bags.
Yeah.
You just hope that one day you'll get to use it.
So we're green because of our frugality? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. We're not trying to save the environment. You never know when you need a plastic bag. The most common thing in the entire world, the thing that never goes away. We're ready.
Okay.
We have plastic bags on deck.
On deck. All right. Plastic bags is a good one. Another one I would say is we all love mehmanis and melas. We all love gatherings.
Maybe, yeah.
I think all.
I don't know if that applies to me.
Okay. I'm talking about
yeah.
Let's just think about modern Afghans and the fobs. We all like that aspect of it.
Yeah, are there no introverted Afghans?
No, there are plenty of introverted Afghans. I'm saying that I love the fact that we're almost being forced into mehmanis, forced into mela. I was the kid who would stay in his room the whole day and wouldn't say hi to anyone.
Yeah, I would be like, I can't wait.
I'd be like, exactly, just so I can have the cream rolls and stuff and have all that. I was a dessert guy, right? So yeah, I would go for that. But my dad's like, bro, salam bati. And then I would go on salam surah and I would kiss everybody.
The worst part is going in when everybody's already there.
Yeah.
And you're just like chilling. You have to go start from and just do the entire house of saying hi.
I would do that.
That's insane.
That's
like
my
the amount of people you kiss in that moment.
Yeah.
That's wild.
Never women.
Yeah, you don't kiss the women. Oh, I kiss the women.
Yeah, I kiss the women too. But I'm saying, like, I kiss more men.
You 100% kiss more men.
Kiss more men.
Yeah, because some women they'll hit you with this. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, they hit you with that.
They hit you with this, or like,
come on, nice. And then some. Have you had this where a woman or somebody is like, no, like
grandma,
like kiss my? But that's okay.
Only grandma.
Do you do the hand kiss thing?
If it's a grandma,
I do the
kiss them grandma hand.
I kiss hands of all my family members that are older than me.
I've never kissed my mom's hand or dad's hand or sister's hands.
Okay.
I kissed grandma's hands and that's it.
Yeah, I kissed my older brother's hand and I kissed my dad's hand every time I see him.
Kiss my dad. You never kiss a man about no, not kiss my dad. Like yeah.
Got you. Okay, so you haven't
I
kissed.
don't kiss hands. No,
You're not a hand kisser.
no.
But have you ever someone give you like, here's my hand, like you kiss it kind of thing?
That's like I said, it's only been old people who's ever done that to me. And I've done it.
And
Like,
okay,
it's like a person who looks like they're on their deathbed kind of thing. Not like a fucking 90-year-old person is the only people I've done it to. I've never done it to anybody under like 85.
okay, that makes sense. But I just don't like the fact that you have to kiss
I
someone.
don't have to do shit.
I know, but
Put their hand away next time, right?
I
comes out, just like
no,
break their wrist, dude.
no, I don't. If somebody's like, come kiss my hand, and I'm not that close with them, but they are an elder, that's when I'm like,
No, I wouldn't.
I thank you, but like,
I've only done it for like 4 people. Now that I can think of.
Okay.
They were all.
I'll be kissing hands.
They were my grandmas, my 2 grandmas, and then like my cousin's grandma or whatever.
Okay,
And then another crass, like people like I knew pretty well,
okay.
and they were old as shit. Those are the people who ever kissed their hands.
I mean that
Like it makes sense.
that. Yeah.
I've never done it to anybody. Nah, dude, I'm not fucking kissing anybody's hand I don't know.
Okay.
You got me fucked up. I made me upset. No, fuck that, bro. I'm
right.
throwing hands with that person.
So if it was like a distant fammy member that's an elder, you're just like,
You're a fucking king? What the fuck? I don't give a fuck about you.
yeah, yep.
And that's like my mom looks at me like kiss her hand or something. Then maybe.
That's different. That's different
Then
because
it's like, all right, my mom knows
yes,
shit that I don't.
exactly.
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
a different story. I'm talking about like,
I don't fucking.
okay,
I don't kiss hands. That's a weird thing.
I
Kiss a ring. Put this out there.
Nini angushara nagrifti. Like they go like this. And then after you find out they're not even Afghan, they weren't even the FA money, they just walked in.
One of the work.
They saw, they got smart, they put a drape on top of their head.
That's just what they're into.
Afghan events have never been so popular.
Man.
So yeah, I would say that that's another thing that FOB Afghans and modern Afghans can relate with, showing respect to elders.
The elder showing things.
Yes.
That is the most. But also, again, these are a lot of immigrant minority things.
I think it's
Like,
certain immigrants
I think a lot of Asian cultures
respect their elders.
respect their elders.
I think the Middle Eastern respect for elders, I've seen that more than anybody.
Filipinos, actually Koreans. Yeah, I guess ours is like a little bit more. It's too intense, if anything.
In our culture,
Because like all like,
Go ahead.
like growing up, I'll have like a disagreement with my sister, and I'm right.
yeah,
I'm 100% right. I remember being right. 'cause
yes,
it-
that-
and it didn't matter.
Yeah.
They're like, you don't argue with your sister.
I hate that.
She's older.
I hate.
I'm like, but she's wrong.
Yes.
They're like, it doesn't matter.
Did you get thrown the Zaban Bazi statement? Do you know?
No, I know that. I guess I
Yeah.
know what it means. Yeah.
Talking back.
Talking
just means
back.
talking.
No, yeah.
I'm not a fan of that at all. Growing up.
Well, I was a smart ass growing up. So like, that's the worst thing to be. I had a fucking clever tongue,
Yeah.
and I would fucking say,
You would throw bars.
I would throw
They
bars,
couldn't compete.
and they would just get mad at me and hit me. You know what I'm saying? Or like just say, just yell at me. So that's what like made me become like super quiet around the family.
Gosh, you got.
Even now to this day, like I'm not comfortable.
So that's how you became AwJiz, because you had too many bars.
Yeah, dude. I had too much hot fire. So I was like, all right, let's pull it back, dude.
So you became an AwJiz guy because you had too many bars and other Afghans couldn't handle it within your family. Is that fair to say?
Yeah, that's fair. I started off AwJiz.
Okay.
I was a very AwJiz kid.
Yeah.
AwJiz is like shy, timid,
Shy, timid.
I was a very
helpless.
quiet kid. Then I hit like my growth spurt. I don't know what happened.
Yeah.
12, 13, maybe around puberty probably.
So
Then I became fucking talkative.
got it.
And then I would shut down constantly. So
Yeah.
like, okay. Then I stopped talking and became AwJiz again.
Yes.
Because I learned everything I say I get in trouble for. So just don't speak.
Facts.
And then I became a fucking comedian who won't shut the fuck up now. So
Nice, bro. That's amazing. I think that having bars is like super important in our culture. We like bars.
we like
We like banter. We like somebody who's like chalak.
We don't like it the way I do it. They don't like being roasted.
No one likes being roasted.
I like being roasted. Roast me on the internet, dude.
Yeah, but that's because you know you can come up with darker shit.
Yeah.
So you're like, yo, don't wake me up, but wake me up. You know what
Yeah,
I mean?
but like I'll be at even now to this day, I'll be at a family party and like
Yeah.
we're all going and we're making jokes.
Yes.
And I'm like cracking, everybody's laughing at anything I'm saying. And then someone will say something and then I'll roast them.
Yeah.
And then you see their face just like,
Yes.
and it just makes me feel so bad. I was like, this is an older guy that I respect. I shouldn't have said anything to him. I was like, all right, I gotta pull back.
I have a question about the roasting thing. Are you a personal roaster or are you an observational roaster?
I could do either.
But what do you lean towards when it's the dark side?
Well, a lot of times you're just roasting strangers. I don't know who the fuck these people are. So I'm roasting like one piece of knowledge I know about them.
Exactly. What if that information you know is like something?
Dude, yeah. Oh, you fucking your firstborn died, fucking idiot. You know what I'm saying?
Oh
I didn't do what I need to do.
Oh,
bro.
no.
You know
Oh,
what I'm saying?
man.
Above anything.
This guy. All right.
So what's crazy
I'm listening.
about this? This is that's something I wanted to talk about. I got a DM. Did you see the DM I posted?
Yeah, the fat chick.
Yeah.
Like, I was the fat chick at your event.
I literally got the funniest DM of my entire life.
Talk to me.
It was a terrible show. All right. It was like a bar show in Pleasanton, California.
Damn.
It was like on a Thursday at like 9:30. Everybody's drunk, belligerent. No one knows. So I went up there. I started talking about Palestine. They don't know what the fuck is going on. I'm like, all right, I can't do jokes.
Yeah.
I just started roasting people, and I'm just fucking ripping people apart, going crazy, and they're loving that. But
Yeah.
I can't tell any jokes. I'm just doing this for like 20 minutes, just
Sure.
roasting. Fuck you, idiot. You know. And then there's some fat chicks in the front.
Yeah.
And I started messing with her a little bit, and I asked her some questions. She calls herself the fat chick
She called herself the fat chick during that day?
during that show.
Oh, okay.
And then I was like, okay. And then I kept calling her the fat chick.
Okay.
But then like, I was like, I don't want to call you the fat chick. What's your name?
Was she overweight? Was she like,
She was a big lady.
was she,
No, she's not like, yeah.
she was Lizzo?
Yeah, but like shorter.
That's worse.
Yeah, she was a big chick.
She was Lizzo.
She was cute, but she was fat. Like very fat.
But she was cute? Like, good face?
Yeah, but like, I don't know, I'm not like, I think fat chicks are cute. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to like body shame her because she's fat. She's a fat lady, but that's not relevant to the story.
Okay, yeah.
She's fat. Picture a fat person, that's her.
Got it.
Okay? Not like,
So, like Lizzo. I mean,
yes, but white
okay, got it.
and short
Okay.
and sweet. Okay? She was a kind person.
Should I call this Dauood versus Fat Lizzo? Or no? this
I don't want, this person follows me now.
Oh, sorry.
This person's a fan.
Anyway, so this fan.
And this fan sends me a message the next morning or that night, right? Because I got off stage and I went home. I was like, I'm going to fucking linger here. I get a message and it's just like, hey, it's the fat chick from tonight. And that made me laugh. So I've never had that intro. But then I post that, right? I screen out her name. I'm not
Yeah.
want to shame this woman. For sure. Also hide my story so she doesn't see it.
Exactly.
Touch there.
I got it. I got it.
So I posted, and then someone
Yes.
who thinks they're fucking hilarious
Yes.
makes an Instagram page called The Fat Chick from Last Night. Makes a picture of a fat person with AI who looks dead on.
Oh, no way. No way.
Spot on.
Oh,
That's why it
man.
freaked me the fuck out.
Now I need to follow that account.
This person's hilarious.
Okay.
And then went and liked all my posts.
Yeah.
And started posting that they love me. And miss me. It was the fun. And then apparently, I didn't know this. There's a show out that came out like literally 3 days ago or something
Okay.
called Baby Reindeer.
Yeah, I heard about it.
Baby Reindeer is about a stand-up comedian
Oh my God, you're right.
who has a fat chick stalker.
What?
And I'm like, dude, the marketing team is going out of their fucking way to get me to watch this show.
That is amazing.
It is insane. And people are like, dude, watch out for Martha. I guess her name is Martha, the fat chick's
Got
Martha.
it.
But
got
it fucking blew my mind, bro. I don't even know. Also, I appreciate all the DMs. Fat, skinny. But don't insure yourself with as a fat chick. Even though I knew exactly who she was when she said that. So maybe it works. Maybe you're playing.
In that one particular case, it was okay.
Yeah, I guess.
In most cases, don't start off with your weight. Unless you're really comfortable with it.
Or like, I don't know. I guess maybe, hey, it's Jeff. I was in the show.
Yeah.
Or hey, I'm this person. I was at your show. Like, you don't
Do you ever save your friends as a contact and in bracket put their ethnicity?
No.
Okay.
You do that?
I want to say I don't,
Yeah.
but sometimes I do it because I don't see color. So I need to read color.
So you need to read color. That makes sense. Yeah. What I do is I just try to remember what the person looks like, and then I'll draw a caricature of it,
Okay.
and then I'll put that as their picture so I remember.
That's a lot of work.
Yeah, it is. But it's like you know how they have like propaganda pictures of like races?
Yeah.
I'll draw one of those.
Oh, so everything's exaggerated a little.
Exactly.
Bit. Okay.
Yeah.
So let's say you meet hypothetically a Filipino person,
Okay. Yeah.
right? So what's a prop? Like, would you just draw it?
I would draw a Jabberwocky. So you break dancing wearing a white mask. No.
But isn't the white mask Jabberwocky kind of a statement to be like yellow on the inside, but we want to identify as this?
As white? Yeah. What? Because I know what a banana is, right? Like when you call an Asian person a banana.
Yes.
What's the inverse of that?
Durian?
A what?
Durian? Do you know?
What the fuck's a durian?
Have you never had the fruit? It kind of smells.
No, it's white on the outside and yellow on the
I
inside.
think it's yellowish on the outside.
Well, those are like weebs.
It's like a. Actually, now that I
hate
think about it,
weebs,
it's
by
a
the way.
little.
Weebs are the most. Do you know what weeb is?
I don't know what it is.
Weebs are like white people who like love Japanese culture too much.
Oh no,
Wearing
no, no.
kimonos and shit.
Nah, that's fucked up.
I went to like a Japanese parade.
So you mean Silicon Valley whites?
Yeah. Silicon Valley white.
All whites.
Those are the most annoying people, dude. It's like, I'm not like one of those people who be like, cultural appropriation is wrong. You know, like, I get it. You appreciate the culture, but it's like, hey, white dudes in Asian clothing, it's okay, but it's cringy as fuck. Right?
Yeah, it is.
I mean, it's just, it's awkward. I don't like it.
I don't mind the look. I mind the personality that comes with the look.
That's what it is.
That's what it is.
It's the person wearing the kimono that sucks.
Yeah.
Because I was like, what do I, I want to wear one of these. And I was like, no, I don't.
But if you're white and you're like, I like like, what if you don't know what your background is, right? And you've just been white in America for so long or in Canada for so long.
Yeah.
And you want to,
And you always include Canada. No one gives a fuck about your country. All right? Just say America. All right? You don't need to add
North America? Can I just say North America?
Fair.
Let's go North America.
Western society. Huh?
Yeah,
Who
Western. The
There you go.
West.
The West.
The
There you
West. Nice. So the West, including Canada, the best part about I'm done with this. I don't even know what to say.
No, yeah. Well, as a white guy who wants to wear a kimono.
Yeah, as a white guy that wants to do this, it's like you probably identify with that heritage or culture because you couldn't find your own. I'm assuming, right? So do you blame them for being? I want to be a samurai. I'm Tom Cruise. I'm the last one.
Yeah, I think it's cringy is the whole point. But you know what? That's how you know Asians are killing it.
Yeah.
When white people start copying what you're doing.
Yeah.
That's how you do it. Until you get white guys who dress like us.
Yes.
We're not killing it.
We're gonna get white people to dress like that.
That's my
I
goal.
promise.
I know I just shamed them for doing that.
Yes.
But that's the goal. I want to be able to shame whites for dressing like me.
Exactly.
So.
And then if they dress like this, I feel like when we look at Middle Eastern guys in these clothing, we would be like, that makes sense. That's fine. I feel like a lot of
You need a white person to normalize other cultures.
Yeah. That sucks.
Yeah. When a white person starts doing it, it gets less weird.
Or it becomes safer somehow.
It becomes safer.
Yeah.
It becomes safer, less weird, different words for the same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, that's a bomb as well, man. Damn. Like, so we got here for this pod, we're wearing our clothes because we're Afghan and this is pit on bond. We fuck with this. Yeah. So does this mean, like, let's just say hypothetically in the future we have a guest and it's a woman or a man, would we get the guy?
I would rather than not wear it.
Interesting.
What
What if they're like, I want to wear it and they're not Afghan?
That's okay. I want to wear it. I'm not gonna like hey, you should wear this. I'm not gonna bring it up.
So does this mean that we need to partner with a vendor
Good call.
that is able,
Kane with his fucking marketing brain,
that is able to be like, hey, we can be the AwJiz Boys Pit on Tambon or Afghan clothing company preferred partner, and then we could say, oh, these people fuck with this, and then we could wear their Pit on Tambons and stuff during our shows. What do you think about that?
Yeah, I like it. Yeah, I guess.
What if their clothing was really good?
How do we get this? What if it's like a mix?
I love the mix idea. I love
like we mix Middle Eastern clothing with Western clothing. So maybe it's still a burqa.
Yep.
All right. For the women.
Sure.
But you can see cleavage. What are we doing?
That would be great for the butterface.
Yeah, exactly. The butterface, this is perfect.
Amazing.
What would the guys be? What's like a guy trend? But yeah, what about like, how they have skinny jeans?
Yeah.
What about like skinny
of these?
Yeah.
I think people do that.
Really?
Yeah, like Pakistani people. Have you seen their outfit?
It's like
There's like the skinnier one. So when you wear something skinnier, they assume you're Paki.
I don't know if that's
It's not
fair.
a good word.
I think Pakistani is the
It's a nice.
proper way to say it.
Oh, so you shouldn't say Paki?
I think Paki is a good derogatory term.
Oh, damn. All right. Well,
Yeah.
anyways, so
it's those
who might have-
Pakis, yeah.
who might have seen you?
We both went there, yeah. We were like, you sure say this there? I guess we're going to say that. Very 1-2 humor, dude. It's
Free Afghanistan.
there it is. We're just going to upset everybody we can with this. Yeah, Pakistanis wear the tighter ones, though.
They do. They wear the top. And to be honest, I like it. I think it looks.
I think it's yeah.
It looks sleek. It looks pretty sick. And I would.
Well, that you did this. I don't know if we filmed that pod, but like you wore it with a suit jacket. That's like the mixing.
Oh yeah, we did film that.
Yeah, but that's like
Yeah.
a mixture, right?
Yeah, that's cool. That's. I mean, we do. Afghans been doing that from the jump. They're like, let's make this a little formal, or I'm an adult, so I need to put this on.
I'm an adult. Here's a blazer on top of my.
Here's a layer. Unnecessary. The point of this is so you can be like free flowing.
Yeah,
you know,
put
like
on a blazer.
to have restriction in your movement.
So yeah, we need to be wearing these and then just have like a powdered wig.
Be like,
school
this is the modern way.
Yeah.
And then white people are like, well, now I see.
Yeah. What happened to the powdered wig? Why did we stop doing that? That's an American trend we got to bring back.
Yeah. Maybe it's something about like white hair, like respecting people with white hair. And some people couldn't grow the white hair. So they're like, we need to mimic this. What if it was one guy really popping with white hair and when he died, they couldn't handle the next person in line because he was a bald dude or like didn't have hair. They're like, fuck, we need to find someone that looks like him or make him look like that to be consistent or to have this position of
I
authority.
hate when people, I just realized like people shit on our culture for being weird.
Yeah.
Powdered wigs are fucking weird, bro. That is a weird. Anytime people are like, you brown people in your weird clothing, like you guys wear powdered wigs.
Exactly.
Fake wigs.
Have you seen what a lawyer wears? The fucking layer.
They still do that actually.
Yeah.
And they still wear the powdered wig actually in the UK.
They do.
Yeah.
Other than the UK,
In the UK, they still wear the full fucking thing in the
the
wig.
gown and shit. Oh shit.
Gown and a wig. I'm like American lawyers are like, you know,
Yeah.
suits. You know,
I've seen
like,
this is yeah.
the
But
TV
the
show?
judge, yeah. But the judge still wears that gown thing.
The
right?
gown thing.
What's the difference between that and the parental bond? Tell me.
Like, no, dude, we're just, you know what? I just realized the reason we dress like that is we're all judgy, dude.
We're all judgy,
That's it, dude. We're just walking around dressed like judges constantly.
and we can't stop judging. It's the clothes that are
That's what
making
it is.
us be judgmental about it.
Our culture is so judgmental because we're dressed like judges.
Yes, we're all wakils. That's what we're trying to tell you.
Wakil is judge?
Wakils. No, wakil's a lawyer.
Okay.
But like, if you watch traditional lawyers, they wear that. I
Okay.
think the American lawyers are wearing suits. But how do you say judge? I think I should have.
I have no idea.
But I like this. This was an interesting bomb that you dropped. You've been dropping all bombs.
Dude, sometimes you just, you know, I feel terrible today. And I'm just speaking off I'm not holding back at all today. I don't know if you noticed. I've said some crazy shit. Usually I'm a little bit more reserved so I don't get canceled. I have a headache. I'm kind of sick. I'm just like free flowing.
I need to catch you on this often.
Oh, dude, you got to just give me COVID, bro. And I'll fucking spit some real knowledge, bro. Let me tell you. Fauci, I'll tell you some shit.
Bro, I cannot wait, but let's save that energy for the next part. All right? This has been amazing. Thank you, everyone, for
You guys
tuning
had
in
fun, man.
to the episode with the AwJiz Boys. I'm Kane,
I'm Dauood.
and
Till
we're
next-
out.
Peace.
You're watching AwJiz Boys Show.